let's make some collard greens. Come on. Okay, you need to wash your greens, okay? There's many different ways to wash them. I like to put them all in my sink and let my hand act as like an agitator in a washing machine and put a little bit of vinegar in the sink with the water and wash them that way. That's how I like to wash my greens. This is a whole pound of bacon I'm gonna cut up with my kitchen scissors. Yeah, you got to wash your greens. Those leaves will fold and dirt will get stuck in them, and you don't want to be eating your greens and then have some dirt just crunch down on a piece of dirt. Anyways, you just have to wash your greens, okay? Get the pot that you want to cook your greens in and go ahead and fry up all that bacon in this pot, okay? Okay, you have fried your bacon. Leave all that grease and bacon in there. And then fry your collard greens in it. Do a little bit at a time. Try to saute and fry up them greens in that bacon grease. You probably won't have enough bacon grease to fry all of them, but just do the best you can with what you can with sauteing them up. I will eventually fit all them collards in this pot. They cook down and shrink up. I do it little by little. That's what I do, and they'll eventually all fit into this pot. Go ahead and start adding in your seasonings. And this is brown sugar. We'll probably need more, but I add a lot of sugar and heat because we like a sweet heat green in this house. Some garlic, some onion, salt. So usually I add pepper jelly. That is the source of my sweet heat. But I'm out of pepper jelly. I did not realize that. So I'm going to add candied jalapenos or cowboy candy that I made this summer. Still going to provide the sweet heat for me. And I may add more later. We'll taste it later to see how much more we need. I still cannot believe I'm out of pepper jelly. It really, to me, I'd rather add pepper jelly over cowboy candy. But I've done both, but my preference is pepper jelly, and a lot of it. So my cowboy candy has brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, and turmeric in it, so that's adding more of that's more flavor that's added in here. Why add water when you can add a seasoned broth? And this is a beef bone broth with lots of vegetables used as seasoning in it. I'm gonna put 2 of these in there. Roxy, tell them hey. Tell them hey. I don't have anything for you. Okay, attitude. I usually have pieces of ham in the freezer from hams cooked throughout the year, and I use it for seasoning and cooking with, but I'm all out. So I actually had to buy some pieces of country ham yesterday to put in here. So we're gonna stick some of this ham in here, and then we're gonna stir this up and let this all simmer for a few hours. But hopefully at Thanksgiving, I think we're gonna have a ham at Thanksgiving. I can get some more ham pieces to put in the freezer to use for seasoning. So greens are like an all-day thing. You're gonna let these cook until tender, and it's not done in 30 minutes, okay? Sometimes it can take several hours. To me, it is just it's an all-day love. You just come and you stir and you taste and you see what it needs, what you need more of, etc., etc. But we're just gonna let these simmer and come back and taste what love's in it later on. Okay, let's do a taste test and see what we need. They just need to cook a little longer. That's it. But I had to do my Midway taste test to see what all they need. My husband has a friend from Missouri, and he came down here, and I forget if he didn't like greens or he'd never had them. So he ate some of my collard greens, and he thought it was the best thing he put in his mouth. And my husband woke up the next morning. They had to get up early to go check traps. Y'all, that fool was sitting at the kitchen table eating collard greens and drinking coffee. Anyways, this is how I make my collard greens. Bye, I love you.